be, man. As you can see right here, you see what we're playing. You see what it is. Man, after all this time, too, this is the start of the channel. Sorry, I gotta crack a beer to this one. We finally have it. Here it is, guys. Metal Gear fucking Delta.
What a thrill, with darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill. I'm searching and I'll melt into you. What a fear in my heart, but you're so supreme. I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. Someday you go through the rain, and someday you'll feed on a tree frog. This ordeal, the trial to survive. For the day we see new life, I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. Snake eater.
That was fucking beautiful. Nah, seriously, man. I was gonna comment on it, but I like to just let it show. You can already see I beat the game here. I posted the fucking video of me fighting the boss already. I didn't get to watch all the cutscenes like that, so we're gonna watch them together. This is why I'm live streaming it. Mainly, I just wanted to get the AT-CAMO, but I had to beat the game to do it. So yeah, that's what it is. But you know, this is basically what I wanted to do. I wanted to free play it. I wanted to use the AT-CAMO, and yeah, it just doesn't matter. Like, we're just gonna watch this
After the
together.
end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Man, graphics are fucking beautiful. Fuck any of the goddamn Metal Gear Delta haters. They can all suck my snake. Good to have David Hayter back too. I do love Kiefer Sutherland though. I do think he's canonical big boss. It's good to have David Hayter back. Alright. You don't like that opinion, but you can go snake itself.
Flying over Pakistan, altitude 30,000 feet.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask. Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Approaching release point.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Sunrise.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate the alarm bottle.
This is one for the history books. The world's first halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by. Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop-off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings
And fly. God be with you.
Jack, I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission? Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB-754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov? Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin to orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story, so why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the West. We used a mole to get the family out first and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba. And so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handing him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight. Then a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No. According to our intelligence, he's in Selino-Yarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us. Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selino-Yarsk in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the west.
Alright, watching these in the new graphics honestly makes me
If we don't
lock
get
in a
Sokolov
little
back
more.
before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking.
I can actually pay attention a little more because I'm so used to playing the original so much on like the old graphics. You know,
Once we
sometimes
confirm
they
the
used to
rescue
bore
of
me,
Sokolov,
man.
stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat-proven.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat Talon?
She's equipped with two 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as two 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong, you'll be eating dinner, breakfast, and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
Like I said, the old graphics used to fucking bore me. I couldn't really watch them anymore. And a lot of old fans, like, you like the original, but hey, I'm sorry, dude. Those graphics are outdated. I'll love them and I'll forever miss them, but, you know, I actually really love what Delta did, especially with the Unreal Engine. Did a good job. Looks amazing. Shoot, compared to just all the avocado green fucking grass and then maybe some grass patches here, they actually have full vegetation, so that's why I like it. You can actually see dirt with grass and all that. Even though it's 1-to-1 from the same old game, it just feels like a brand new experience. I really love Delta and what the fuck they did. I knew I was gonna love it. I was praising this game before I even had it. Everybody was already playing it. I didn't get it till like 3 months later after the game dropped. So it's crazy. Can't believe it's already been that long, yeah, since December. Shit. That's when I got it.
Do you copy? You're
I'm gonna get a
already
beer.
in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
Well, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
Well, you've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training?
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one at a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom. This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No, there's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button. I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
Awesome. Yeah, my bad too. I didn't know the damn cutscenes were overlaying on the mic. So I turned it down, but during cutscenes I'll probably just be muting the controller. Cause I'm using the controller mic right now, which is amazing. PS5 is amazing for that. There's not too many great games, but PS5 is amazing for that. And honestly, since I'm live streaming right now, it's kind of good that I can get back into this and say this. And I have quite a bit of good PS5 games that we can go fuck around with and play with finally. I was being lazy. I didn't have time really to live stream. For 60V, I was dealing with shit. But right now, everything's looking good. So I think now's the time. Because I really wanted to record Delta when I got it, but like I said, I was just like, I just want to enjoy my fucking time right now. I don't want to do something like if it doesn't feel fun. You know, this is supposed to be fun. All right, got our gear.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake. To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer, choose Weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a list on the screen. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the Enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from Item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun?
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire. Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger happy with it. The suppressor's durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily waste. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too. Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word. And there'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So, how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was a solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data. She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She?
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking. but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Huh?
Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
The boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
That's right. It's me.
Oh.
Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top-secret mission. You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top-secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You're a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think?
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake? Oh, right. Your code name is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit, a group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes?
It's good to hear your voice again.
Same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC? Close quarters combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the Major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
Shit is cool. I like how you can zoom in the cutscenes. They really took a lot of like little key elements from Metal Gear Solid 5, which I really like a lot. Delta was everything I'm my bad, I'm a little drunk. Delta was everything I was expecting. And more, I should say. Like I said, like all the original fans who are hating, like, fuck them, honestly, dude. Like, Konami literally did it, everything 1-to-1. They did a lot of things they didn't even need to do, like, in terms of detail, too, so... For that, or, you know, like the Snake versus Monkey and all that crap, like, they didn't even need to do any of that shit. Honestly, they could have just had the game like this and whatever. But, yeah, they even did, like, the guy Savage, like, they didn't even need to do that neither, but they still managed to fucking show some love. Like, you know, they did a great fucking job with this remake. And, like, the only complaints, like, I see from people are, like, because the soldiers don't thug or shake or whatever. Like, I get it, like, in some ways it might just be a joke, but some people really take it serious and will give it an actual reason why the game is shit. And it's like, dude, no. Especially with the serious tone, like, because, you know, Metal Gear 3, like, it's not a super serious game at times, but it can be a little bit serious at times, but it's not as, obviously, as serious as Metal Gear Solid 5, so, but I like how, you know, they kind of got rid of a little bit of the jokey elements. You know what I mean? It's still Metal Gear 3, so I love it. Like I said, like, this is one of my other favorite features right here. I like how they copy this. Basically, like, you know, Metal Gear Solid 5 when you press triangle or whatever the action button, and like he goes into like that sneak mode and he's all breathing heavily and stuff. Like, it's cool. I like when they like have these little elements. I know my fucking my vocabulary right now is just fucking bad. Speaking like a fucking douche. Sorry, can't help it. I'm drunk right now. I'm in douche mode. Oh yeah, that's right. Damn, I'm talking so much. See, what I get for if I can be drinking. Where are you at? Bam. Let's go. I'm really just gonna be trying to use this the whole time. Bro, and I should add the title to No HUD. Probably edit that because yeah, the whole point is to have it on No HUD. That's the only thing to that sucks. Okay, okay. I'll say this: it sucks that you don't get to see the AT-CAMO in the cutscenes. That is kind of whack. But Delta's still fucking great and it's better than the original, so go fuck yourself.
Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. We can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival Viewer. The Uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while the Face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help you conceal yourself more effectively. Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted. But if you crawl instead, you should be able to sneak by without being noticed. You can see how effective your camouflage is by looking at the Camo Index. The Camo Index shows how well your current camouflage blends in with the surrounding area. The higher the value, the harder you are to spot, and vice versa. The key is to make yourself one with nature. Keep that in mind as you go along, okay?
Yeah, like I said, this remake is fucking amazing, and it's honestly one of the better remakes ever brought out in the recent years. Because honestly, I kind of like a one-to-one better than trying to redo the story or something like that. It's too much, honestly, when you're doing it. The only ones who did kind of do it right was like Resident Evil. Oh, Silent Hill 2, I have that. Probably live stream that at a time. But no, yeah. I want to say Delta's probably one of my one of my favorites. And hey, this is my take, but to me, it's one of the best remakes to come out on the PS5. Just for the sake, like I said, it keeps it 1-to-1. Oh shit!
Huh? What? Huh? Who's that?
Fuck! See, that was stupid. I'm drunk. I forgot they could hear you when when you're laying down. See, that's already bad. See, that that was already terrible. And hold on. Where the fuck? Alright, let me see these options real quick. Now we're getting into the gameplay. There's accessibility. Okay, there it is. Yeah, toggle. Okay, wait. Toggle. Grab enemies, toggle. Okay, there we go. My bad, yeah, because I play with... Ah, shit. Sorry, it's all good. It's a free play, so I don't give a fuck. I'm getting caught right now. Because I want to see the CQC. Let's see if we got to fucking hide right now. See if we can get out the way. Like, I want to say, like, Delta's one of the better remakes, or, like, especially, like, on the PS5, it sticks to the original. It doesn't do anything really too much to change it. It didn't really need to censor anything, and it did a lot of things, like I said, that it didn't need to do. Like, honestly, this ghillie suit, the AT-CAMO, is one of the dopest things, like, because I love camo. I love camouflage in the video games. So, this is just freaking amazing to me. Oh shit, that's bad shooting.
This is HQ. Patrol here. We've lost sight of the intruder. Going into
Damn, I
high
got
alert.
lucky with that one.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
Like, honestly, like, I'm such a Metal Gear fan, dude. Like, whatever the issue is with the deal with fucking Kojima and Konami, whatever that shit happened, it's done. You know what I mean? Nothing that can change about that. But I love Metal Gear so much. I love they did with Delta, man. I do want to see more Metal Gear from Konami like this. Like, honestly, dude, I really hope they can do Peace Walker kind of like in a Metal Gear 5 style if they can, which would be awesome. Like, you know, like being able to just be on base or something. You know what I mean? Just hopefully they are doing something like that. I think they will. Sadly enough, one of my favorite Metal Gears, which I don't think they will do, but hopefully at a time they can. But Portable Ops, man, I would really love to see this in a Delta style, bro, because they need to, man. If they want to have like an online system or something, like, you know, they want to get currency from, they should do a Metal Gear Portable Ops Plus, just kind of like how the PSP is. And I'm talking about Plus, not the fucking original game, because a lot of people kind of get that mixed up, you know. But Portable Ops Plus, because it's just literally stages, sandbox. It's literally sandbox Metal Gear, dude, and you get to play as anybody you want from the series, and you know, everybody kind of gets their own little attributes and stuff, and it's freaking cool. What the fuck?
Who's that?
The fuck? Dude, why did that fool run at me? What the hell's going on? Motherfucker almost got me, too. How much bullets do I have? Yeah, she already kind of running low. Fucking motherfucker. Yeah, see, like, look, I really love this about the new style and shit. Because I like how when he crawls, you can just see, like, the third person, like, still around him, like, his surroundings. So it looks way better than just going into first person. Because going into first person, you're just like this. Yeah, then you're just, like, turning around like this, and it just looks awkward. But when he's in the grass like this, you know, it looks way better. And you get your whole surroundings around you, so I really like that way better than the original than just doing this. Oh, where is he? Oh, shit. But I would really love to see them do Portable Ops, man. They need to do a sandbox Metal Gear, like, in today's style, you know, have anybody from any of the series, like, that would be cool. Just, you know, play it sandbox style. Just like Portable Ops Plus, have stages, and, man, that would be freaking amazing. But, you know, one can only dream. You have to see where this franchise is going to go. Personally, I hope it thrives, but you don't know. We'll have to see. There's a lot of fan separations, you know, what separates, you know, the company from wanting to make more and shit. Oh, okay. Yeah, and I can't wait for them to release, was it the Master Collection Volume 2, dude? I've been wanting to play Metal Gear 4, like, man, see, my bad. I can't speak right because I have so many things I want to say, so my bad, too, if I've been speaking all fucking weird and shit this whole time, because I just have so many things I want to say. It's been so long, but, man, yeah, I really want to play Metal Gear Solid 4. I was going to when I was doing the damn Road to Delta fucking live stream. Like, the whole point was to play Metal Gear 3, Portable Ops, Peace Walker, and then yada 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 all the way until Delta came out, but I got lazy and I really wanted to live stream a lot of other games, so I focused on that. I really should have just focused on Road to Delta, but it's my fault. Whatever. Sorry, I don't got the damn 1911 yet.
HQ, please respond. This is HQ. Patrol here. The situation is normal. Understood. Return to your position.
Yeah, for like I got the stealth camo, but no, okay, I'm not using that. It's not the point of this. The point is to use the AT-CAMO. The point is to use the fucking AT-CAMO, okay, all-terrain camo, and showcase Delta's new features. Because honestly, the AT-CAMO does not get enough attention. It's really one of the more doper things of Delta that a lot of people don't use. Honestly, this is what the fuck should have been in Metal Gear 5. Now people are going to make theories. Oh, it was supposed to actually be in Metal Gear 5, but they fired Kojima because we love Kojima. And oh my god, I just fucking love Kojima, dude. Everything Kojima. Nah, homie. Fuck that. I'm just playing around, dude. But hey, if Konami is making more Metal Gear right now, and I'm sorry, I'm going to be a brainless sheep, and you know they're gonna get all my money just because. Yep, I'm gonna tolerate whatever bullshit you guys are gonna say. You shouldn't tolerate this crap from fucking Konami. Nope. Make more Metal Gear now, like Delta, like right fucking now. All right, that's a yappity yap. Just getting my thoughts out the way and just here to say for the final thing that Delta's amazing.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump. I can't see Sokolov from here. The security is pretty tight. There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
Oh man. Bro, speaking of Metal Gear games, the only Metal Gear game I don't think I've got to play yet. Oh, it's cool, yeah. That's right. In the See, there's something I gotta say. I was gonna speak about Metal Gear Rising. Metal Gear Rising Vengeance, or whatever. Whatever the name is called. I think it's called Metal Gear Rising Vengeance. But yeah, I want to play that one. I have it, but man, that's what I'm telling you, man. The stupid shit that's been going on. like the old TV that I had, it fucking broke. Fucking black light blew out. So I literally had to unplug everything. So my Wii, I put it away. My old, like basically recording setup, so I can record on the laptop and basically capture the PS3 gameplay. It's all put away right now. So yeah, just kind of stressed out about all that shit, but I could probably still record it, you know, still do all that. But yeah, at least they're bringing the Master Volume Collection too, because I wanted to play Metal Gear Solid 4 and live stream it. And I was gonna do it on the PS3, whatever, yada yada yada. Gonna get to finish the Road to Delta, but at least they're gonna have it at a better like FPS, and it's probably gonna play a lot smoother. So it's obviously gonna be a lot better. And they basically got all the Metal Gears on here, so I'm probably just gonna buy all the Master Volume collections and just play them in order. But man, my bad. See, I just get buzzed and I get so sidetracked, and I'm talking like a jackass because I have so many things I want to say. Fuck. This guy can't see me. I'm gonna fuck him up right now. I'm about to fuck this guy up.
Breathe.
HQ, respond.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We're under enemy fire. Enemy's position is unknown. Going into alert flight.
Shit. Shot me. Fucking shot me. Bro, I was gonna go sneak in, but you know what? I kind of want to mess around with the CQC. Oh, yeah. Great excuse, huh? Great excuse. You think I'm joking, but I got this. I'm getting all shot up. Fuck. That should have just went. I just want to admire the CQC though, man. You see how fucking amazing it is? The cutscenes are so long, dude. I want to get my CQC out the way. Oh, shit. Oh, okay, I might. This is gonna be crazy. Let's fucking go, boys. Whoa. That was 10 out of 10 right there. Oh, you fucking got it. Bastard. Yeah, you get that 1-2, homie. That's what I like too about Delta, bro. You got the 1-2. Yeah, he's just taking on the CQC. Yeah, honestly, that's way better. Even though it feels like a lot stiffer, I ain't gonna lie, the CQC in the original is a lot smoother. Doesn't mean it's better, though. Definitely a lot smoother. But I love the 1-2. I don't care. 1-2 beats the original all day, every day. So I can do this. What's up, homie? Instead of whatever the fuck the original was, fucking palm slap, fucking gut palm punch, and leg kick. I don't know what the hell was going on there. Ready? No? Still fucking looking for us? Oh shit, that's not high. There we go.
Major, I'm in front of Sokolov's cell, but the door won't open.
Hold on, Snake. What's the current condition?
Condition?
Yeah. What phase is it now?
Evasion.
Exactly. I already said you can't contact Sokolov during battle. Don't you listen to people when they're talking? Well, anyway, the reason that door won't open is probably because Sokolov is blocking it himself. He's scared, and no wonder. In order to break Sokolov out of there, you'll need his cooperation as well. So stop scaring him. Contact Sokolov later after you've disengaged the enemy. Once things have stabilized, try it again. Got it?
Well, my bad. I didn't know I was fucking scaring him. Fuck, dude. Fucking Snake voiced by Steve-O, dude. Fuck, bro. Fucking fucking.
You must be Sokolov.
Are you one of Volgin's men? You'll never get it from me.
No. I'm a CIA agent. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
You're CIA?
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Zero?
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word. We've got no time for this. You have to get me out of here before they arrive.
Who's they?
Colonel Volgin of Gru. You in the West know him as Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? Never heard of him.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland. Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the GRU. He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power. The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me. Even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem. Volgin will come. I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then.
Leave it to me.
By the way, your Russian is superb. Where did you learn to speak it?
From my mentor.
Is that so? America's truly a frightening country.
Having second thoughts?
No. I have no love for this place. Let's go.
Major, this is Snake. Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine. No injuries.
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up and get Sokolov to the recovery point. We'll rendezvous with you there.
Roger.
What about the sentries?
I had to kill them. There was no other way. But no one will know we were involved.
I see.
What about the boss?
We lost contact with the boss some time ago.
What happened?
It's probably just a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
Freeze!
legendary boss.
Huh?
Huh? We meet at last.
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz.
Huh.
What's a crew soldier doing here?
Soldier?
He's the Ocelot commander.
Ha! That's Major Ocelot to you. Don't you forget it.
Sokolov is ours. Now get out of here.
And Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the GRU.
Sokolov, take cover.
Huh. Huh. You're not the boss, are you?
Operatives!
What is that stance? Huh. That gun. If you're not the boss, then die.
Major! Leave it! Shoot the other one!
You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do. But testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. you tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
You filthy American dog!
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
Pretty good.
Major, do you read me?
I read you. Snake, you all right?
I've run into a few snags. These guys were after Sokolov too. Apparently they were taking orders from a GRU colonel named Volgan.
A GRU colonel?
Part of an internal Soviet power struggle, according to Sokolov. Something between the KGB and GRU. Between Khrushchev's supporters and Volgan's.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU? Snake, it sounds like this could be even hotter than Cuba.
I don't like it. Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree. You'd better hurry.
Sokolov ran off by himself, but I'll catch up to him.
We're counting on you.
That was fucking epic. Let's fucking go, boys. Now we're talking. So let me do some check-in here if I need anything. Alright. Fucking 10 out of 10 new roll. Instead of just rolling forward, he does like a little wind up. Like, alright, give 1-2 strong pep steps. I just make a. Hell yeah. 10 out of 10.
You okay?
Those men were from the Ocelot unit.
Spetsnaz?
Yes. The best GRU has to offer. They're coming for me. I'm finished.
Calm down. I'll get you out of here, I promise. And we've got some of the best backup we could ask for.
Look.
That's what they were making you build?
Yes. The Shagohod. The treading behemoth. A tank capable of launching nuclear IRBM.
It can launch nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain?
Oh, yes. And without support from friendly units.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo. Is that thing finished?
No. This is only the end of Phase 1. It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
Phase 2?
The weapon's true form. If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War?
Yes. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
A world war?
I had no choice but to cooperate. I didn't want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please, take me to America, quickly. They cannot complete it without my help.
Got it. Let's go. Boss?
Good work, Jack.
What are you doing here?
Sokolov comes with me.
Hornets?
My friends, let us fight together again.
I have waited long for this day.
We will fight with you once more. Welcome back, boss.
Now that all 5 of us are together, it's time we go to the depths of hell itself. It's raining blood. Is he crying?
Kuwabara, Kuwabara. Ah, what a joyful scene.
Colonel Vogan.
Welcome to my country. And to my unit.
Boss, what is this?
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
Recoilless nuclear warheads. These will make a fine gift for me.
This can't be happening.
Who is he? Another one of your disciples? Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us Cobras. He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
Think you can pull the trigger?
He's seen my face. We can't let him live. If Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished. He must die.
Wait. He's my apprentice. I'll take care of him. Jack, you can't come with us.
The new blood has been rejected. Are we done here?
Now, on to Sokolov's research facility.
Shagohod is ours.
Drift away. My place is with them now.
Snake, can you hear me?
Yeah. Just barely.
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move? You've got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there. All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic?
Okay, Snake. Just relax and it'll all be over before you know it. Stay with me. I've seen people in worse shape before. Think you can handle it?
Major. The boss. She's defected.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to get you patched up.
Okay, here we go. First, open the survival viewer with the survival viewer button. If you select cure, you can start the treatment. Healing is divided into two types of treatment: medicine and surgical procedures. Your injuries include a fractured left elbow and rib bone, and lacerations on your upper arms, right elbow, and abdomen. They need to be fixed using surgical treatment. Move the healing cursor with a movement stick to the affected part of your body, and press the enter button. Once you've selected the affected area, use the movement stick to select the medical item, and then press the enter button. With this method, you can use items to help your recovery process. To treat a bone fracture, first secure the affected area with a fastener and then wrap it in bandages. That should do it. For lacerations, you'll need disinfectant to clean the wound, sutures to stitch it up, styptic to slow the flow of blood, and bandages to wrap the wound. If you do everything I mentioned, the wound should heal completely. Understood?
Yeah.
Stay with me. Go into the survival viewer and treat those wounds.
Whoops, sorry about that. I was trying to fucking button. Let's do this. It's cuts. Okay. Cut it again. You know what I mean? Oh, whoops. That was another bone fracture. Oop.
Good job, Snake.
We're coming to get you now. Just stay where you are. We'll drop a recovery balloon. Can you set it up?
Excellent. A great success. Thanks to the boss and her cobras, I have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
What are we going to do with the girl?
Who is she?
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
She's a nice catch. I'll take her. Not so fast, my dear. A kiss of death?
Are you KGB?
We may be able to use her. She has spunk.
Shall we take her back to the base?
Perhaps we should. We have no further use for Sokolov's research facility. I think it's time I gave this marvelous new toy a try.
Colonel, even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger. It'll be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Remember the Alamo.
Colonel!
Man, that nuke looks amazing.
What a thrill, with darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill. I'm searching and I'll melt into you. What a fear in my heart.
We already watched it, so honestly, I am gonna skip this.
Currently flying over the Arctic Ocean, altitude 30,000 feet, approaching Soviet airspace. Arriving at the designated drone launch point. Drone oil pressure and voltage are nominal. Payload oxygen supply is nominal. Power supply to payload antifreeze system shows no problems. No gusts. All systems go for drone detachment.
Snake, we can't risk a halo jump this time around. Airspace security has gotten tighter since we were last here. We can't get as close to the ground as we did during the Virtuous mission. So instead, we'll be using one of our newest weapons. Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard. This is our last chance. Show your patriotism. If you fail, you'll be back in a hospital bed again, waiting for the firing squad. So how does it feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world?
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
They're just looking for a scapegoat.
Does that mean they're after you, too?
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero out of this.
Does this mean Fox is going to die?
No. This fox is still one step ahead of the hounds. The reason I came to see you today, Jack, it's time for Fox to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
The situation has changed. We've still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Don't get too excited. Here, have a cigar. It's Cuban. This morning, I had a meeting with the CIA.
They decided when they're going to execute us?
No. Something even bigger. Yesterday, the White House received an unexpected call.
President Johnson?
Yes, I hear you, Mr. Chairman.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev to President Johnson.
From the head of the Soviet Union?
That's right.
A few days ago, one of our country's main design bureaus, OKB-754, was destroyed in a nuclear explosion. At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft. Does any of this sound familiar to you? In retaliation, I have placed our armed forces on secondary alert. Depending on your response, I may be left with no choice but to order the military to maximum alert and unleash Armageddon. With the help of your predecessor, I was able to survive the Cuban incident. But my power is not as great as it once was. If I am to survive this crisis, I must have your full cooperation.
I should have contacted you myself. Did you know that one of our soldiers defected to your country a week ago?
No.
So you haven't heard then? The man who arranged the defection was a GRU colonel by the name of Yevgeny Borisovich Volgin.
Volgin? Of the Brezhnev faction. Go on. Who is the soldier?
Her name is the Boss. She's a living legend. During World War II, she was the one who led us to victory in that war. In Russia, you know her as Voyevoda.
You mean the Boss? The mother of your special forces?
Yes, that's the one. And she took 2 miniature nuclear shells along with her.
The Boss took 2 miniature nuclear shells?
I'm afraid so. I believe they were a gift for her new hosts. The Davy Crockett Atomic Battle Group delivery system was completed 2 years ago. But serious problems were found with the launcher's range and precision. Although they were mass-produced, they've never been deployed in battle.
But Sokolov's research facility was completely wiped out. The whole area is polluted.
I can only offer you my deepest condolences over this terrible tragedy.
So, the Boss, with Colonel Volgin's help, stole 2 experimental nuclear shells and took them with her as gift when she defected. Then, shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top-secret military research facility, was destroyed by one of these weapons. Am I right so far?
Yes, that's correct.
And the American government denies any involvement in the affair. Is that right as well?
That's correct. We were not involved in any way.
Then what was a U.S. military aircraft doing on our radar screen? It was clearly in violation of our airspace. And yet you say it was not acting under your orders.
That's correct.
You expect me to believe that this was all the work of a single soldier?
I don't know what else to tell you.
The Army insists that this is all a ploy on your part.
I've said it once, and I'll say it again. Our government had nothing to do with it.
And I would like dearly to believe you. However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban incident. I will need some kind of proof that this was not the action of the American government. You have 1 week. You must catch the Boss yourselves and recover the remaining nuclear device. Then, you must find some way to prove your innocence.
Prove our innocence?
Yes, preferably something painful. Prove to me that this is not merely another one of your tricks.
The Boss should be close to Colonel Volgin. How about a little co-action?
I would not expect too much if I were you. The political situation here is unstable. And Colonel Volgin is a member of the Brezhnev faction, which seeks to topple my government. 1 week. You have only 1 week, and if it is not too much to ask, do something about Volgin as well.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. It means nothing.
Call it a modest gentleman's agreement to ensure our continued relationship.
What if we can't prove our innocence?
Then I will be unable to restrain the military. I will be ousted, and they will seek their revenge.
A nuclear attack on the United States?
I leave the disposal of this situation entirely to your discretion, Mr. President.
Disposal?
If you fail, it will mean the beginning of a new world war.
To put it simply, in order to avoid a full-scale nuclear conflict, we have to prove that America was not involved in that explosion.
And eliminating the boss ourselves will prove America's innocence?
Right. The higher-ups have decided that you're the only one capable of pulling this off. You were her last apprentice. Screw this one up, and we'll both be 6 feet under. There's no choice.
Are the Russians going to be helping us?
The KGB has promised to lend us one of their communications satellites so that you and I can talk to each other.
That's it?
They've also put us in touch with a couple of insiders.
Insiders?
There was a defection in September 1960. Do you remember it?
You mean the 2 NSA codebreakers who went over to the Soviet Union?
Precisely. Since then, they've apparently been training with the KGB for exactly this kind of situation. Their code names are Adam and Eva. I've been told that Adam has infiltrated Volgin's ranks. We've also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route. You'll need to rendezvous with him when you get there.
Control. Unidentified aircraft detected. Altitude 30,000 feet. It's fast. Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3. Bearing south. I'm about to lose it.
This is Snake. Do you read me?
Loud and clear.
Oh shit, my pig for all the hell. God, you gotta add the stuff again. Bro, the cutscenes be long, like, but I feel like it's Mando, to include in the live stream. Plus, see, like I said, I never got to see all of them. They look amazing. But I'll probably end the live stream off after this one, because, yeah, I already am pretty buzzed. I'm starting to get a little bit tired, but we'll see right now.
Looks like death wasn't ready for you yet.
Boss.
That arm still hurt?
What are you doing here?
Go home. Go home. Gru and my sons are waiting up ahead. You don't have a prayer of finishing your mission. You're not even armed.
Boss!
I'm not your boss anymore. There's nothing for you here. Go home. Go back to your boss. There's no need to prove that you are virtuous here. This isn't America. That should stir things up a bit. You'd better hurry. The border is 60 miles south of here. You ought to be able to run that far.
Why'd you defect?
I didn't. I'm loyal to the end, to my purpose. What about you, Jack? What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your old mentor? The mission or your beliefs? Your duty to your unit or your personal feelings? You don't know the truth yet. But sooner or later, you'll have to choose. I don't expect you to forgive me. But you can't defeat me either. You know me too well. Just look at that bandana. If you can't put the past behind you, you won't survive long. If we meet again, I'll kill you. Now, go home.
This is Snake. Major Zero.
I read you, Snake.
I was ambushed by the boss.
You were what?
The drone's been shot to hell. It's up in flames.
That's not good. Enemy scouts are going to come looking for you.
Yeah, I know. But what was the boss doing here in the first place? There's got to be a leak somewhere.
No, that's impossible. The man the boss is working with, Volgin, isn't exactly on speaking terms with Khrushchev.
I lost my gun. The boss destroyed it.
Snake, I know how you're feeling. It's hard for me to believe, too, that a legendary hero like the boss would go over to the Russians. That she'd double-cross us like this. But that's how it is, and if you don't accept it, you'll never be able to beat her.
That's not the problem. In terms of sheer technique, I'll never be able to beat her. I know that all too well.
You've got to do it, Snake. She's your enemy and your objective.
Enemy? We were together for 10 years, and now you tell me she's my enemy?
Enough. Hurry to the factory where Adam is waiting. Scouts have probably already been sent out to investigate the explosion. You've lost your weapon, right? That means you've got no chance of winning in a battle situation. Whatever you do, don't let them see you.
Alright, shit. My bad. I was zoned out there.
What the hell is this?
HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here.
We have evidence of an enemy intruder. What the? Huh? Who's that? Radio, where's our backup?
There's something wrong.
Oh, shit, I can't even see that, dude. Okay, I could do that part without getting cut. Alright, I just wanted to fuck around. Yeah, anyways, I'm gonna end the stream off right here anyways. Pretty buzzed. Fucking continue this tomorrow or something. But yeah, I just wanted to come back, man. Do a little something. I don't know, I haven't done shit for Sick TV, so. But yeah, that's it for now. Thank you for tuning in. Peace out.